Last time we spent time around Wells, looked at the wildlife, got lost in the salt marshes, and paid tribute to the RNLI. We departed Wells just after 6 in the morning. It looked like it was going to be a nice morning, no wind, but there were signs of rain squalls ahead. As we approached the lifeboat station, we got hit with one of those squalls. That squall lasted until we crossed the bar. A little bit interesting. We had a little bit of a swell still, and I think that was remnants from the previous few days' storms. Once we cleared the rain squalls, the blue skies came out and things settled down. A little bit of chop, but that's all. We had plenty of time. We had about 8.5 hours to get back to Hull. That was due in the main to the tides. The tides at Hull and the tides at Wells are only about 40 minutes apart. So we had no chance of getting back to Hull on that same tide. So we just took a gentle run. I think we did, well, I know we did about 8.5 knots, that's all. There was no point in gunning it. Beauty of it was the tide was receding, so that flows north, and we were heading north. So we used very little fuel getting back up to the Humber. Once back into the Humber, we start to get into the industrial sections of Immingham and Hull itself. Hull now has become a wind farm centre, with the Siemens factory producing offshore wind farm towers. deep signifies that journey's end is nigh. After running for 63 nautical miles, we arrived back in Hull just 3 hours before high tide. We expected to have to wait on the waiting wall for an hour due to restrictions with the lock gates, but as soon as I called the lockkeeper up, she said, "Oh, the lock will be ready for you in 5 minutes." That was a great surprise. And Janet was done up as if she was just coming back from the Arctic, never mind just a simple cruise up the coast from Norfolk. She was absolutely sweltered in that gear. And so there we are, back to our berth, but this time in Hull, not in Naburn. So it just seemed a little bit strange coming back into that entrance there, but there we are. Put the boat to bed for now.
Alright, unfortunately this is our last night on board, sleeping for until next weekend.
We've been on board since
living aboard
since April, since Easter, and it's unfortunately tonight is the last night of that. We move back to Tadcaster for the autumn and winter season, with only visits and weekends here.
without the cats.
Yeah, without the
which
cats.
is gonna be nice.
So,
I enjoy not having the cats.
but it's sadness that we're not going to be liveaboards for a while.
No, it's sadness that we have to go back to work for a while. Let's get the facts straight.
Yeah, well, 4 months on board, and it does seem strange.